Happy November. All month long, I'm going to be talking about boundaries and ways to say no and express your decisions and how you want to communicate them. They're just one of my favorite topics of all time, especially as we get into the holiday season because it's November. We're heading into Thanksgiving, maybe Hanukkah for your family, a Kwanzaa, and a Christmas, and a New Year's, all of these things. We're going to be around lots of people who are going to be asking and trying to take from our energy. And sometimes you're going to have to do projects or accept responsibility, but it's also okay to say no, which is the first one I want to talk about. Say no to something that someone is trying to dump on you as a responsibility. See how it feels to just say, no way, I'm not doing that. You can do it. Or something maybe a little kinder, being a little assertive today. 2, respect my physical dance space, right? This area here, you can't quite see it. Don't invade it. I don't want a hug. I don't need you in here. I can hear you just fine. Please give me some space. And it's okay to express that, and maybe it needs to be assertive, maybe it needs to be passive, right? You could be a kinder expresser of these needs, but people invade your space or offer to touch you in some way, you don't need to accept that. 3 is respecting the nuances of my yeses. So I might say, yeah, I can pick up this grocery or do that task, but I'm not going to do these other things, right? So being clear in your communication about respecting my needs and the yeses that I offer to you. And then 4th, and the final one we're going to talk about today, is when you say yes or when you say no, there's a really good internal conversation that needs to happen because I think about my choices in advance, right? So if I'm going to the holidays, I know I'm going to need to set the table or throw the trash out and like kind of take on extra stuff or do a lot of driving, and I'm okay with that. But I might not be okay with buying 50 gifts and lugging them down and wrapping them because I'm helping other people out, right? I have no idea. But some extra responsibilities often show up around this time of year. And so if I practice my non-negotiable agreements and things I'm prepared to do, it can be so much more comfortable having to say no, or I can't do that, or yes, I will, because you've already pre-decided. And that doesn't mean you're staying up late, kind of imagining scenarios. It's more of just like, as I head to the holidays, these are things I'd love to do or be able to do with these people, and I'm not going to do these things or see these people or do that task. And so having like a pre-arranged agreement with yourself makes that conversation with another person who's trying to take from you so much easier because you already know what you're going to say. You're like a savvy lawyer.